Hello, and welcome to the sneak peek of Module 5 of my new course, Open Portal, a self-paced online course all about how to work with anxiety and overwhelm through the body. In this module, we'll look at what it means to build strength and resilience and how that's helpful in working through anxiety. Remember that anxiety can cause us to have a hyperarousal in our nervous system, an overactivation of the fight or flight mechanism, and then ultimately, eventually, placing us down into hypoarousal or the freeze state when things get too overwhelming. Building strength and resilience has the capacity to help us feel more comfortable with those hyperarousal sensations, as well as helping us to re-energize when we're in states of hypoarousal after long periods of anxiety and deep overwhelm. So what does it mean to build strength? Essentially, building strength is about lifting weight or working with resistance to stimulate your tissues and bones to withstand a new capacity to adapt to this new stimulus and therefore grow and change. Building strength has the effect of making us feel more capable, not only in our bodies, but also in our minds and our hearts, so that we can learn to stay with more challenging situations, more challenging sensations and emotions, and not feel like we're going to collapse or that we aren't capable of withstanding. So building strength really is all about building our sense of capability, building our capacity to withstand change. So we can build our sense of resilience through building strength, but we can also train resilience through cardiovascular exercise. And cardiovascular exercise doesn't have to be boring or scary. It's essentially anything that elevates your heart rate and sort of brings in those sensations of heat, of breath, of blood flowing. And that could be dancing, that could be running, that could be a Zumba class, it could be anything that involves that elevation of heart rate. So again, why is it important to build strength and resilience in relationship to anxiety? Anxiety can surface when we feel there's something that we're not capable of doing, or that we fear will destroy us in some way, or we fear that we're not up to the task, or that it's all just too much. And building strength through adapting to new stimulus, through lifting weight, through working with resistance, gives us, first on a physical level, and then essentially from bottom up, an emotional and mental level, of our capacity to be capable to face challenge, be capable and be able to say to ourselves, I can do this. Doing a movement practice that elevates our heart rate, such as running or dancing, etc., allows us to practice in a more controlled environment, accessing those uncomfortable sensations that arise through anxiety and learning to increase our capacity to withstand those challenging sensations. We can learn to still access a sense of personal safety even when we're experiencing those more challenging thoughts, feelings, and emotions through building strength and resilience. And also, anxiety can sometimes have the effect of us feeling out of body or spinning out or floating, and building strength and working with resistance and resilience helps us to actually ground ourselves, to really feel more in our bodies. So in the course, I'll teach you the fundamental components and tools for creating your own strength practice. I'll also guide you through some example practices with weights and resistance bands so that you have an idea of what that looks like. I'll also guide you through a few movement practices where we elevate our heart rate in a safe and mindful way so that we can practice some of those more uncomfortable sensations that arise through anxiety and build our resilience. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. If you'd like to join the waitlist to be the first to know when Open Portal launches and have access to early bird pricing, head to the link in my bio or the link below if you're on YouTube to join the waitlist. So in Module 6 coming up, we'll talk all about rest and sleep. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.